Another aspect of digital mission is probably people don't show up their face just like that. Even in a normal webinar, like I'm sure you all will agree who are listening to me, you will see more of avatars or just the initials rather than having many people switch on their camera, right? So it is a natural tendency in the digital world today. People prefer to be anonymous until they become comfortable getting into a conversation even. I'm part of one of our EDM cohorts and it's part of an asynchronous community. Even I'm part of multiple groups. Um, it may be different from people to people or from culture to culture, but most of the times what I have observed is people tend to be silent and they prefer to observe what is happening as an anonymous person before even texting, right? And only when they are super comfortable, they come out with some emojis and some short text and before getting into actual introductions. There are some outgoing people, like they first call itself, they'll talk about them and they'll show their face and so on. But most of the people, because until they feel secure enough to open up, they don't show their faces and other stuff. So here the compulsion becomes, okay, only text is an option. So with only text as an option, like how is it possible to disciple? I don't think it is possible. Probably for the sake of telling, hey, I am discipling somebody through text messages, but in effect, the reality, I don't think that is going to be deep enough to be called as discipling. Because right from first thing, like we're talking about emotions, discipling involves emotions, empathy. So without knowing a person, without knowing a person how they feel, at least from their response, and also more importantly by seeing whether they are genuine. When they say, hey, I am not convinced, but obviously their face is going to show that, right? So without all those real emotions and stuff, like I don't think like the real discipleship can ever happen. And discipleship again involves trust, and trust involves how do we know like somebody else is trusting us? Like it all like the different signals include like they opening up, they reaching out whenever there is a problem instantly, whether people come back to us as a last avenue or just to keep us informed instead of telling us quickly, hey, I'm going through this problem. What do you suggest? Or can you pray for me? These things talks about how much the other person is trusting us. So without building this trust, like discipling another person is not possible. Yeah. So that is my take. But at least to grow that relationship, texting could help. Like once in a while, or checking on them every day. Hey, how are you doing? How are things with you? Or opening our story to them through text may send positive signals for them to open